All right, what's going on, guys? We're back here at Hoogie's Imports with another special vehicle here. So this one here is a 1995 Nissan President. So this one is one of Nissan's luxury models back in the mid-90s, made to compete with the Toyota Crown and Toyota Celsior and things of that nature. Maybe even some higher class vehicles like the Toyota Century as well. So this one here is equipped with the 4.5 liter VQ45DE. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Yeah, VQ45DE, 4.5 liter V8 engine. Gets up and goes pretty well for being the boat that it is. This is by far the longest car I've ever owned, which, you know, really cool because yeah, this one's the long wheelbase. So we did have something similar here in the States, the Nissan Q45, which that was a shorter wheelbase as well. And also the President did come with the shorter wheelbase version, but I had to have the long wheelbase version. I just think that they're a little bit cooler and look a little bit fancier and have a cool stance to them. So yeah, this one here is in overall pretty nice condition. The paint shines nicely. The paint's not totally perfect. Probably looks a little bit better in the video than it does in person. But you know, the paint does shine really nicely, but could probably do with a good buff and clean and all that. I mean, obviously I cleaned it and all that, but haven't given it a cut and polish or anything like that. So, but yeah, overall it shines nicely. It appears to have been very well taken care of for its 29 years in Japan. Of course, I just cleaned it and all the leaves are falling on it just perfect, but we'll take it for a test drive here soon and all the leaves will go flying off. So yeah, this one here appears to be completely stock, other than it is sitting on coilovers. I know that these came with adaptive suspension from the factory. I'd assume that maybe something went wrong with it, or the previous owner just wanted to go real low with it. But yeah, it's sitting on coilovers now. The ride quality on those coilovers is pretty nice. It's not too stiff or anything like that. Still get a fancy, quiet ride with it. And yeah, as you can see, it's sitting on the factory wheels, all in nice condition and all that. There are just a couple imperfections in the outside that I can go over, but overall it's really clean. I mean, if we just look at the paint up close, as you can see, there's some blemishes and all that could be cut out and if you got a good polish, but overall the paint does look really nice. The biggest thing on the car, we have a couple of good little dings here, which might be hard to get those across in the video. I'll try to get the reflection there, but yeah, that's the biggest imperfection on there. I mean, overall it's a really clean car. This thing's sitting right around like 80,000 miles. It's 136,000 kilometers or so, I believe. But yeah, underside's clean, you know, just typical, like a little bit of surface rust on the exhaust and all that, but I'll post pictures of that on my website when this thing is for sale, hoogiesimports.com. But yeah, other than that, the underside's really clean and all that. So yeah. This was a auction purchase. It was a 3.5. I believe the interior got a C rating, which, you know, minimal wear and tear on the interior. A couple things here and there, but so yeah, first off, you know, the interior is pretty clean overall. Door card looks nice. Driver's floor mat's pretty worn there, and we got a couple little spots here from a little wear and tear there. The seats are overall very clean. There were some stains in there. Tried to get them out as much as I could. And yeah, there's some wear right here as well. But it runs and drives great. Automatic transmission, of course. I'm not sure if these ever came. No, yeah, these never came with a manual transmission. But anyways, yeah, another little imperfection here. I'm not sure if this is real wood or not, but it's cracked. I don't think it's real wood, but looks fancy. Got the nice little manual clock there and all that. So we'll go to the back. This is where the really cool stuff is, of course. As you can see, back seat's pretty clean. Couple tiny little stains here and there, but So you can see the nice carpets are in great condition still. We got our original remote with our cool TV, which I'm not sure if it's just the remote not working. I haven't been able to get this to turn on, but we'll have to see if we can get that working. I'm not sure if it does or not. Yeah, so the the back seats are really nice. They're super comfortable, definitely like some of the most comfortable back seats I've ever sat in. Of course, this is supposed to be Nissan's like super fancy car for businessmen back in the day, riding around with their chauffeurs. And yeah, so we have this center control back here with the TV controls and all that. And let's see, we can open that up, headphone port and all that. Pretty cool. Seat, I believe that might be the headrest control. Yep, I believe it is. Yep, it is the headrest control. See, so fancy. You can see it moving up ever so slowly, but it is. And also another cool thing is that it's the first time I've ever seen this in a car, is that the rear seats are actually adjustable. So as you can see, you can move it forward and back. There's not a crazy amount of adjustability, but I think it's just like, all right, we might as well put it in, get it fancy. Yep, also rear seat heaters, and you guys will have to translate that for me. I'm not sure what that says. But yeah, overall, a very nice place to be back there. Very cool. Come around to the back here. One of my favorite parts about this car, one of the coolest things that came with it, is, you have to bear with me for a second, open that up, and as you can see, we have the original toolbox here. And let me just put that down for a sec. This thing's kind of weird to open. You have to push down both sides and then push down both sides and pull up. There we go. All right, so we have our super fancy presidential tool set. As you can see, all of the wrenches here have president engraved in there. Put that back in, and these beautiful screwdrivers, very nice. President. You can feel very fancy while you're using these screwdrivers. As you can see, these they don't appear to have been used very much at all. So that's probably a good sign. So let's close that up. That was a really cool thing to find in that trunk. The original tool set. And there you go. All right. So a couple things I had to do with this vehicle when I got it. The alternator was bad on it, so it has a brand new alternator. And if you know anything about these, if anyone watching has ever worked on the VQ, or what is this, the engine code? I can't remember the engine code. The 4.5 liter V8. The alternator is mounted way down low, right above the AC compressor. So kind of a pain in the ass to get to, but we got it done. So this thing has a brand new alternator, so it's been absolutely perfect ever since. And let's see, also did have a pretty massive exhaust leak on it when I got it, so we had that fixed as well. So now it runs nice and quiet, as it should. Nice and fancy, nice and quiet. As you can see, door cards are very clean, all that. Front seats are nice. And yeah, one of the coolest things as well is that, I'm not sure if it does it on the passenger side or not, but yeah, just like the back, the front, we have all this adjustability on the seats. Really cool. Of course, forward, back. I can't even tell what that one's doing. Moves the front up and down. And then, of course, the coolest thing is it has electric headrests. I mean, that's just so cool, especially for 1995. I've never seen that in any vehicle. But yeah, so all cool stuff, of course. So let's see. Yep, headliner's clean. You know, this thing appears to have been very well taken care of during its time in Japan. Like I said, it's not absolutely perfect, of course. But, you know, I guess what 29-year-old car is. But yeah, great little car overall, of course. And then, yep, so you get passenger seat adjustability, so you can mess with your passenger while you're driving down the road. Another cool thing is that we do have original owner's manual. Always cool to find with these things. I mean, it's a cool little piece of history. And then another service manual, I'd assume. So, pretty cool stuff there. Always a nice little surprise to have something like that in the cars when you get them. And I do believe that there is some service documentation in here as well, or at least some inspection documentation. Yeah, you can see lots and lots and lots of service documentation, which is really, really cool to see. Probably shows that it was well taken care of, which is very nice to see. I'll have to go through that some more and see exactly what was maintained. I would assume that there are probably a lot of inspection records in there. That's usually what I can get with some of these cars. Little cubby hole there. And yes, that's about all there is to it. I'm going to get this thing cranked up because I am very warm. It's a very hot day out here today. So, start it up. Starts right up every time. Has ice cold AC. Really great. Which is a good thing too, because, so let me close this door. All the windows work except for the driver's window. Driver's window does not work, unfortunately. So it's a good thing that the AC blows very nice and ice cold, so don't have to worry too much about that. But yeah, other than that, that's about all there is to it, to this car to go over. All the lights, all the interior lights work, which is really cool. Yeah, it's not always the case with these older vehicles, but yeah, all the lights work in this thing. Yeah, as you can see, runs nice and smooth, nice and quiet. And yeah, everything works as it should, you know. So I guess we'll just go ahead and we can give this thing a little test drive, and I'll be right back with you guys. All right, bye. All right, what's going on, guys? I figured I would add this to the end of the video here. I realized I didn't show you guys the V8 power on this bad boy. So I'm sitting here at the stop sign. I'm in manual mode, so I'm just gonna shift through the gears manually so I can get the full power here. As you can see down there, we are in first out of 4. And yeah, here we go. We'll show you guys some of this V8 power, baby. All right, and I will put my foot down. Second, coming around a corner, slow it down, put our foot back down. Woo! So yeah, as you can see, it's you know, not the most powerful thing in the world, but well, I mean, it's got decent power, but it is pretty heavy, so. So of course, you're not going to win any crazy races with it, but for being a VIP luxury cruiser, it's definitely got some good power to it. And as you can see, steering around with one hand, very nice. And we're still in first again, so here we go. Let's give it some power. Second gear. Here we go. Slow it down around this bend here. Get into it some more. There we go. All right. So there it is. Nissan President V8 power. Let's go back into normal cruising mode. So yeah, as you can see, it's not the craziest, fastest thing ever. I mean, but you know, for a 4,500 pound, which I'm not totally sure that number is even accurate, but for a heavier vehicle, the acceleration is not too terrible on it. It's definitely a fun time for sure. But yeah, I've definitely enjoyed this car. Like I said, it's got all the luxuries. Automatic air conditioning and power seats and power steering all work great, and all the good stuff. Great car overall, and a very cool looking VIP luxury cruiser. already equipped with coilovers if you the new owner wants to slam it down or anything like that. But yeah, great little car. Well, I say little, but it's not very little. But anyways, I digress. Yeah, so if you guys have any questions about that, sorry, I was in reverse there. If you guys have any questions about this vehicle, definitely reach out and let me know. This thing will be up for sale very, very soon. And yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you're a VIP JDM luxury enthusiast, then yeah, this could be the one for you. Anyways, that'll be it for me. And yeah, check us out, Hoogie'sImports.com, Hoogie's Imports on Instagram. That's where we predominantly post all of our stuff. So yeah, that's about it. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.